11 years later, he still calls my parents and grandparents trying to get my phone number. We only dated 2 months. 11 years? That's more than a decade. Like that. How are you even still thinking about that person 11 years later? Especially after 2 months of dating. Bruh, that's like ultimate level of crazy. If I was like your parents and your grandparents, I'd be blocking their number too. She stole her younger brother's car and moved into my family's summer home 290 miles away in another state. No one knew. Her plan was to work on it and surprise me with how much she did and win me back. What? 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 How do you just move into someone else's family home in another state without anyone finding out? Oh, this, you know what this is? This is like what you see on like true crime documentaries and things like that. Major red flags, like worse than red flags. I kicked her out of my apartment after I broke up with her. My roommate was watching television while she moved her stuff out. At one point, he heard a struggle and some cracking coming from the bathroom. She walked into the biffy. The hell's a biffy? Was that the bathroom? He walked into the biffy to investigate and found her holding the now broken toilet seat in her hand. She looked him in the eye and tearfully said, "I don't need this, but I bought it and he doesn't deserve it." What? The toilet seat? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know, some people really be petty in breakups. This is like the ultimate version of petty. Like a toilet seat? What are you gonna do with a toilet seat? Your toilet's gonna have a seat wherever you end up. You know what I mean? But hey, you bought it, your toilet seat. What's going on, everyone? Welcome or welcome back. I am Sassy and we're checking out some people who weren't lying about their crazy ex. You know, some people are like, my ex was crazy, and it's like, define crazy though. I feel like people just kind of use that as an excuse for every breakup. No, I want to know why. We're gonna find out. He drove over 500 miles across the country to beg for me back the same night I broke up with him. My dad had to call him and tell him not to come to our house. Oh, honestly, like, am I the only one who was like, that's kind of sweet? Maybe I'm crazy. No, really, like, you broke up with him. You were obviously doing distance, and he just loved you so much that he drove all the way there to be like, no, don't leave me. But like, I don't know the full story. Maybe he was a little cuckoo, you know what I mean? Is this cute? Or is this crazy? Vote in the comments. Was this cute or was this crazy? I'm kind of leaning towards cute. Not as crazy as all of these, but she tried to get a restraining order put on me for being in the same city as her. We lived in different cities, and unbelievable as it may sound, I had things to do in the city that she lived in that didn't involve her. A month or so after our split, she called me saying that she was calling the cops to get a restraining order because she'd seen me in the same city that she happened to live in several times. Okay, I don't think that's how it works, you know? Like, just because we break up and I gotta work or do stuff in the same city as you, I don't think that's how restraining orders work. Bro, if I could put a whole restraining order in Toronto and be like, none of my exes are allowed in Toronto, like, wouldn't that be nice, you know? He didn't like the color green, said it gave him a bad feeling. Wouldn't eat anything with food coloring, so when I made him a cake, he picked off all the M&Ms. He didn't want to go anywhere I had ever been with another boyfriend. He didn't like kissing because it was too intimate, but didn't mind, we're gonna have to blur these out, but didn't mind other adult interactions, if you know what I'm saying. But we cannot show those on here because it's as PJ as it comes. That's a lot. Like, how do you avoid the color green? How do you don't eat any food with food coloring? That's so many different things. And then also, like, can't go anywhere you've been with your boyfriend? Bro, that's like everywhere. What if you live in a really small town? No, I was about to say a story. I was about to say a story about an ex, but I won't. I will refrain from talking smack on the internet. It's a good story though. My ex used to write her name on receipts and leave them in my car. We went to McDonald's, name on the receipt, and drop it between the passenger seat and the door. I wouldn't notice until I cleaned my car out. I was in college, so that didn't happen often. Her reasoning was, so if another girl gets in your car, she knows I was here. Kind of smart. Like, crazy in the sense, like, bruh, like, are you that worried? Not to mention, even if another girl did get in his car, I don't think they'll care about a receipt. They don't care. I feel like it's a little silly, but also kind of genius. Like, slightly funny, because maybe someone does get in the car, sees the receipt, and is like, oh, who's Amanda? Just an example. You know, so maybe it is kind of smart. Casually dropping that a friend got her into eating those marshmallow circus peanuts dipped in paint thinner. What? Didn't think it was that big of a deal when okay, what? Casually dropped that a friend got her into eating those marshmallow circle peanuts dipped in paint thinner. Didn't know it was that big of a deal when I freaked out over it. What am I reading right now? Who's eating marshmallow peanuts dipped in paint thinner? What's happening? Do you guys know what the heck these are? Why is someone eating anything with paint thinner on it? Help me understand, please. There was the one ex who insisted that we would get married and raise my now wife's baby and hire my now wife to be the nanny. She showed up on the doorstep and with actual legal papers that needed signed to implement this plan. Crazy. That's crazy, y'all. We got some peeps out here picking M&Ms off cakes, and then we got people showing up at your doorstep with legal papers to concoct this whole plan that you have not agreed to, clearly. Like, this is why girls get called crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Men are crazy too, though. Don't even try me. Not me, but a guy in my frat cheated on his girl. She found out. Came over when he was in class. We didn't know, so we let her in his room. She covered his mattress in pickle juice and maple syrup. He had to get a new one. Yes. He freaking deserved it. I don't even care. This is not crazy. She could have done way worse. I'm sorry, but I got her crazy. I'm backing her up on this one. I'd be in there with the maple syrup and pickle juice. Girl, I got you. We'll eat the pickles and we'll dump the juice. I got your back. He cheated. What's a little pickle juice and maple syrup when you cheat on someone? I should have done that to someone who cheated on me. Screw it. My ex decided that at one point we should stop eating and become photosynthetic by standing barefoot in the dirt and staring at the sun. Also that the government used airplanes to paint clouds on the sky, which was obviously fake. He spent hours taking pictures of the sky as proof. He became slightly less crazy after he came off of 100 milligrams of Adderall a day and detox. Then he told me that men were more involved than women, yet he couldn't work or clean or do anything but get drunk and play World of Warcraft. Okay, well, clearly there's some mental illness here to an extent. Obviously, you know, he's on Adderall, detox, so I'm not trying to make fun of that by any means because people struggle with mental health and mental illness. When I read the first paragraph before knowing that, I was like, whoa, this person is a little delusional and a little in their own world, but obviously they were taking some pills. So she sat in my car for 3 days. Did you at least crack the windows for? Did you at least give us some air to breathe while she was in there for 3 days? 3 days. Where'd she go to the bathroom? Where'd she go to the bathroom? Oh, your car is gonna smell bad. Where'd she go to the bathroom, y'all? That's a long time. 3 days. Are you crazy? A girl once dumped me, then stole my next girlfriend. It had me really worried at the time. That's pretty savage. I'm not gonna lie, like, you gotta give her some credit where it's due. Like, she broke up with you and then stole your girl? Not a lot of people can say they can do that. All right, everyone, today's Sassy shoutout is going to Vermin Barber. They said, I like your new background, nice improvement over the other, although I miss your fluttering plant leaves when your AC was on. My ghost plants, everyone was like, there's a ghost, your plants are moving. I'm like, no, the AC unit's right above it. I do miss those. Those are in the other room. I might fluctuate. I thought I would try out this new setup. I did see comments that the blinking, the fast blinking was a little distracting, so I put it down on like, well, now they're blinking fast. Oh, now they're slow. I'm trying to put it on different settings, you know, so I'm into it. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you in another one. Stay classy out there and stay sassy and don't be freaking crazy. All right, this is people who weren't lying about their crazy ex or something. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I feel like I have a seed in my teeth. I don't. Yawn. Excuse me. Hi. What are you doing? What's wrong? What's wrong? Lila, little puppy. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? Okay. I'm asking like she'll talk to me one time, you know? Like it's like, oh, what's wrong? Like I'm just waiting for her to talk. 10, 11. Was that? Yeah. Have you even subscribed to the channel yet? Don't be a fake fan. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to.